We are going Be'ezrat Hashem to prepare ourselves to this beautiful Kislev that is coming. And Baruch Hashem that Kislev is already coming, because this Cheshvan was so dark, so dark. The Shlach HaKadosh says that Cheshvan, the three first letters of the word Cheshvan are taken from the Choshech, darkness, and Kislev means Kisui, cover of Lev, Lamed Vav. Lamed Vav are the candles of Hanukkah, 36 candles. They are the hidden light, Ha'or HaGanuz, that was lit at the beginning of creation, 36 hours. When HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the world, the Or HaGanuz was lit. Kislev is taking off the Kisui, the cover, from the Lev, the Lamed Vav, and finding the beautiful light that is hidden behind this darkness. And we must do it. We must believe that at the end of this bleeding way that we see, unfortunately, in this last 2 months, a huge light is waiting for us. You know that Cheshvan is called Yerach Bul. Bul in Hebrew slang means bull. Everything is bull. Even you see darkness and horrible things happening, lo alenu, everything is bull, is calculated. What does bull mean? Chazal explain. Rabbi Tzadok, a Kohen, Milubli, explains. Bet is the first letter of the Torah, Bereshit. Lamed is the last letter of the Torah, Yisrael. Vav is exactly the middle letter of the Torah. In Sefer Vayikra, Parashat Shmini, Kol holech al gachon, whoever crawls on 4, kacha, gachon. Sometimes you feel, lo alenu, that's what Am Yisrael feels now, that we are crawling like this, so low, and Hashem says to you, everything is full, everything is measured, even though it seems so dark. I spoke with Adele Benita, which was stabbed 17 times when she came back from the Kotel 1 month ago. At the end of Sukkot, her husband was stabbed 40 times and he is niftar, alav shalom. And she says to me, Yemima, I was crawling, mamash, holech al gachon, on my hands, and I'm asking for help, and the Arabs tell me horrible things, curses, go away, and they kick me, and I keep kacha crawling, and I keep asking myself, Odeh, why can't you bring yourself to take out this huge knife that is just here above the heart? And she says, I cannot understand. I keep crawling and I cannot bring myself to do this simple action, movement of doing this. And then she sees the soldiers and she faints, she loses conscience. After 2 days, she wakes up. Those soldiers that took care of her come to visit her and they tell her, do you know what saved you? The fact that you did not take out the knife. Because if you would have, the last blood that you still had in your body would have gone. It was such a chosem orkin. It was keeping your blood in your body. Hashem says to us in Kislev, you see things starting so frightful. This Tafshin Ayin Vav. I keep asking myself, didn't we daven as we should have on Elul? Didn't we cry during the Tkiot? Didn't we mean, mamash, from the depth of our hearts have kavanah ne'ilah? Weren't we happy on Simchat Torah? שנה מעוברת. Pregnancy starts with ichsabula. Stop taking pictures of it. Stop making so many ultrasounds. Wait. Such a baby full of light, Be'ezrat Hashem, is going to be born on Chodesh Kislev. And when Chodesh Kislev comes, we have to believe that things that have started so bad, and they seem as if chas v'shalom you cannot change them. They can be changed. They can be changed. What should you do in order to change things that you think that are already done? And the answer of Kislev is say good things about the things Hashem gave you. Everything you have. Nikbe'u Yemei Chanukah. The days of Kislev are called Yemei Chanukah. You should do only two things. Lehodot ulehalel. Toda. So many times you think that things are born like this and they are going to end that way. If you want to change the way things were born, Tolada, we are in Parashat Toldot. This is the way she was born. This is the way I was born. If you want to change that Tolada, the way you were born, you have to say Letoda. It's the same letters, says Rabbi Nachman Mibreslev. Letoda. Thank you that you gave me this. And when Hashem sees that you say thank you for such small things, for your hard parnasa, for your shlom bayit that is really not complete, and you are saying Letoda, I will change the Tolada. I will change things that you thought that are already finished, cannot be changed. Rivka Imenu. Hashem says you should give a good name to what you have. Shem Tov. There are 3 names that every person has, says the Midrash. 3 שמות יש לאדם. Shem שנתנו לו אביו ואמו. The name that Abba and Ima gave him. Shem שנתנו לו סביבתו, the surrounding. ושם שעשה הוא לעצמו. The name you gave yourself by your good deeds. When Esav is born, his Ima gives him the worst name that exists. His name is Dan. Esav means Asui. It's true, he was born with a beard and much hair, and his Ima says, you cannot change such a child. Zehu, Asui. That's giving a child a bad name because you look at him and you are so desperate and you say, why me? Why me having this child? She is so ashamed of him that her testimony is, when I die, please bury me in the dark. That's what Rivka is asking. So that in my Levaya, Esav won't go behind the Aron, and people will look and say, Miskena, she is the Ima of this troublemaker. She is so ashamed of him. She is sure he is Asui and done, and she gives him no hope. She gives him such a bad name, and who can blame her? After 19 years, Rivka Imenu is pregnant. 19 years of such a tefillah. So they are a little bit moving in your womb. Asma. So you have pressure. Asma. So you have Braxton Hicks, contractions. Asma. So what? Why should you interpret things like that? That when you go near a Bet Knesset, Yaakov jumps. When she goes near a church, Esav jumps. So what? Asma, why do you interpret it this way? If you go to the supermarket and your child jumps near the cheese, he is a vegetarian? No! So what is she doing? Rivka Imenu doesn't want this pregnancy. Lama ze anochi? Why me? What happened to you, Rivka? 19 years you waited for this child to come. She knows she is carrying in her womb the horrible hatred, the most horrible hatred existing in the world. Esav soneh leYaakov. She knows that in her womb it's the Abba of Hitler, the Abba of Stalin, the Abba of Lenin. Lama ze anochi? As a lawyer in criminal cases, I used to come to court and see lo aleinu, lo alechem, murderers standing on the and their ima in the audience, old imas, not saying a word, but I could read in their eyes this very sentence that Rivka Imenu says, Lama ze anochi? Why did you put this child in my womb? Who needs this shame? Lehavdil elef alfei havdalot. And I say again, lehavdil elef alfei havdalot. So many mothers from this place, Siach Sod, are taking every morning their children, waiting for the Hasa'ah near their houses, and near them such healthy children, jumping with pink cheeks, speaking, laughing, and you with this child, Lama ze anochi? Who needs this child? Why did you choose me to have this pain? I always remember that when I was pregnant and the doctor told me horrible things about the child I had in my womb, I remember, and I'm ashamed to say it, I'm very ashamed to say it, that my first feeling was shame, because Yemima has always success in whatever she's done, and here she's bringing to the world a child that is not perfect. You did not succeed as a mother. I had a huge relief that when I gave birth, the doctors took him immediately to the emergency room. I did not have to see this failure. Slicha, horrible words, ani yodat. And then she came. I call her the Mashiach. She was called Dvorah. She was the social worker of Hadassah and Karen. She wasn't frum bichlal. And why did I call her the Mashiach? She came to me and said, Kadima, גברת מזרחי, את רוצה לראות את התינוק שלך? Do you want to see your baby? And I said, כן, בטח. And I remember myself, ממש, it was a few hours after birth, walking after Dvorah in this long corridor, and my heart is saying, לא רוצה, לא רוצה, לא רוצה. And I look at this tiny baby. I remember that my first association was Akedat Yitzchak, because he was full of tubes and full of... And then she told me, the Mashiach, she told me, Yemima, זה הילד שלך, ועכשיו תאהבי אותו. This is your child, and now love him. This is what the Mashiach is going to do. To all the Abbas that are so ashamed of their boy that left the yeshiva, that does such shames, Abba, זה הילד שלך, ועכשיו תאהב אותו. This is your child, and now love him. והשיב לב אבות על בנים, ולב בנים על אבותם. The minute she says this sentence, I felt such a huge wave of love towards this tiny, helpless baby. But still, whenever I was walking with him, and everyone had such healthy babies, למה אני? למה זה אנוכי? So Rivka is going to the biblical ultrasound to to know what should be the Shem, the name she can give this baby. ותלך לדרוש את השם. She goes to Shem ve'ever. They are the ultrasound, the ancient ultrasound. And they tell her, Rivka, don't worry. שני גויים בבטנך. Rashi has such a strange explanation. שני גויים בבטנך. And she hears that and she is so relieved. She doesn't complain anymore. She wants this pregnancy so badly. What does he say to her? Rashi, don't worry. You have one child, Yaakov. Another child, Esau. In many years, 1,000 years, Yaakov is going to have a son, Rabbi Yehuda Hanasi, which put in order all the Mishnah. Antoninus is going to be a Roman emperor, and he is going to come from Esau. And you know what, Rivka? Antoninus and Esau are going to be such friends. She says, Rivka. And she goes out from Shem ve'ever, and she is keeping this secret in her for 63 years, until the day Yitzchak decides to give them the bracha. What's comforting about this ultrasound? Ma? And Chazal tell us this beautiful story. In many, many years, the wife of Rabban Gamliel is giving birth to a little baby, but she cannot make Brit Milah. She cannot circumcise him. Why? Because the emperor said, whoever makes Brit Milah, we kill the baby and the Imam. And Rabban Gamliel says to her, what are we going to do? And she says, of course, Brit Milah. Aren't you scared? Look, they are making Brit Milah. They are calling him Yehuda. Rabbi Yehuda Hanasi. The emperor hears that and says, אני רוצה את האמא ואת התינוק. I want the mother and the baby. I'm going to kill them. And she takes her baby 9 days after birth, walking to the emperor's palace to be killed with her son. She is so thirsty on her way, and she sees the door of her Roman friend. She knocks on the door and says to her, I'm so thirsty, can you give me a drink? And she says, Betach, what are you doing with such a tiny baby? Where are you going? It's so hot. And she says to her, he wants to kill us, the emperor, because I've done. And her friend says, Yofi, such a coincidence. 9 days ago, I gave birth of a little baby, Antoninus. I'll give you my Antoninus. When the emperor is going to open the zeh, he will see he has no Brit Milah, and Baruch Hashem. And Rivka already understands that she has to do this exchange as well. Change children. Instead of sending Esau to Yitzchak, she has to make this exchange and send Yaakov. And then she brings little Antoninus to the emperor. He says, Ma, en Brit Milah, you can go home. And the Gemara says, from the milk that little Antoninus drank, because she nursed him, he was converted. He made Giyur, and he became such a tzaddik. What gave Ima Rivka comfort? Why did this story comfort her? And Chazal explained to us, because she understood that sometimes you give birth, lo alenu, lo alechem, to a child that you did not really, really want. But what you really gave birth to is another power of motherhood, of rechem, of rachamim in the world. She sees that in many, many years, two mothers are going to put ceasefire, a very small ceasefire in the horrible hatred of the world. Because every time you bring a child to this world, and maybe, lo alenu, this child is going to hurt you so much, you bring more motherhood, and more motherhood, and more motherhood. And the more mothers in this world, the more love, the more shalom, And that's what she sees, and that's what encourages her. Don't say, Lama ze anochi, because you are going to fill this world with mercy and rachamim. I remember one of the Shabbatot with my little son, after a few surgeries he went through, and the Shabbatot were the worst because he was without conscience in the tipul nimrat of the children. All you could hear is beep, 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 beep. He doesn't hear. I know the nurses told me, speak to him, he is listening, beseder. And Shabbat was horrible. My husband used to tell me, I'm going to the children, are you going to be okay? I said, Betach, don't worry. But when he went, I felt the tears coming up my throat, because who will be with me in the emergency room? Suha, the Arab woman, that her son had swallowed something and he was choked and he had no conscience. And Noga from the kibbutz that hated me. Every time she saw me, she ran away. She was scared that I'll put Tehillim in her hand. So I came up and I saw Suha and I saw Noga, and I lit my Shabbos candles and I cried. V'zakeni legadel. Words that seem so obvious. I want to see this child grow. It's not obvious, letzarenu. And I start crying, and suddenly, באמת, I feel someone crying in my left side. I see Noga, the kibbutznikit, near my Shabbos candles, asking me, מה אומרים? What do I say? And then, Suha, the Arab woman, standing here, crying in front of my Shabbos candles. None of our children survived, not hers, not mine, not hers, lehavdil. But for a rare minute, I felt ze sha'ar hashamayim, because a mother is a mother is a mother. Maybe, ulai, I always dream of it, and my husband says, you are so tmima, that maybe in the middle of the night, a woman in Gaza is going to wake up and say, Mahmoud, ulai die, maybe we finish with this hatred, ulai, the children, I believe in power of motherhood, kol kach. So why? Lama ze anochi? Why does Hashem do such things? And you should know that every family in Am Yisrael, mamash, experiences something like that. You know what? Not a sick child, not a bad child, but all her sister already got married, and she is the oldest. Lama. What's stuck in her mazal? She's so talented. She's such a tzaddiket. She's so tznu'ah. She was always such full of chesed. Lama? Why the differences between children? Ribono shel olam. And Chazal tell us, there were in the Jewish history 7 barons. Sheva akarot hem. Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, Leah. Hannah, the mother of Shimshon, of Shmuel. Hatzalalfoni, the mother of Shimshon Hagibor. And Tzion, Yerushalayim, which is also called a baron. So Stasis betagel ha'akara. The baron will be so happy when the Geula, the kibbutz baneha, el tocha, besimcha. Why 7? Each of those barons are representing a day in the week. Sarah, Yom Rishon. Rivka, Yom Sheni. What does it mean? Says the Maharal. Rivka has 2 children. Sheni, Shnayim. So different. Sheni, Shoneh. So different. On Yom Sheni, Hashem says, there is water in the world. This water is going to be up there. Sham Mayim, spiritual, near HaKadosh Baruch Hu, so high. And this water is going to be so down. Lama Hashem, Lama? You give 2 children. Why one of them is so high, has success in everything he does, and this one so low, so shel olam. And it's not in Sunday. In Sunday, Hashem separated light and darkness. It's okay. It's two different things. When you have light, you don't have darkness. But water is the same. It's the same Imah, the same Abba, the same womb. So why is one here and one there? It's such a horrible pain. Horrible. All her sisters, such a tzlacha, vehi, lama? And the answer is, the Maharal says, it's so deep. Since HaKadosh Baruch Hu separated the water from the upper water to the water here of the sea, of the waves, the down water is called Mayim Bochim. All the water that is down here is called crying water, which means water that is always wanting to be high. גם אני רוצה להיות שם, שם מים. This is the crying water, and that's why in Hebrew, mashber, crisis, means also waves, because the waves are all the times mishbarim, are all the times breaking, all the times having crisis because they want to go up, and they fall down, and they want to go up, and they fall down. That's the characteristic of the water that is down here. So why, Ribono Shel Olam, why creating such a child and such a child? And the answer is, the Maharal says, Imah, Hashem wants you to be Mayim Bochim. Hashem wants you to turn all your distress, all the distress of this child, into tefillah. Because a Imah, a Jewish Imah, has to cry. And the Kadosh Baruch Hu will always give you this child that will be the teacher of tears. And I want to speak about this. I went to Kever Rachel 2 weeks ago on her yahrzeit. I have to say that Rachel was very, very brave this year because she had 3 days of yahrzeit, and if I would have heard my children yelling Ima, 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 Ima for 3 days, I would have lost patience, but she did not. And I looked, it was 2 o'clock at night, very, very tense situation. And so many young boys, 16, 17, they are having those carton kippas. Why are they rushing to this Imah? What are all these people looking for? And I thought to myself, Yemima, they lack a crying Imah. And what do I mean? When Yaakov sees first Rachel, it's a very strange pasuk. What is it written? Vehine Rachel ba'a im hatzon ki ro'a hi. What a strange pasuk. Rachel means sheep. Rechela. Ro'a means shepherd. So what is this woman? A sheep or a shepherd? Vehine Rachel ba'a im hatzon ki ro'a hi. Is she a sheep or a ro'a? And the Mizrachi explains, a real Jewish woman, a real Jewish ro'a, shepherd, a real Jewish mother and wife should show her children that she is also the little sheep of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You see, my child, Ima is crying as well. Ima depends on Hashem as well. Ma, at lo Ima? No, I am Imeh. I depend on Hashem as well. We don't have this enough because modern education tells us your child shouldn't see you weak because all the image of a mother will be broken in his eyes. So you never say, I don't know, you see him behaving horribly and you say, Rega, just a minute, I have to call my coacher. He is and she's telling you a few things. And then you're telling him, Zedaseder, it's according to your age. Why can't you tell him, I don't know what to do? Chazal tell us, a Jewish woman must cry on all these courses of Hanchayat Imahot, guiding mothers, how to be mothers. I've never heard in the first lesson that the teacher says, ladies, in the first shiur, we're all going to cry. 1, 2, 3, No, they speak to us only of Chom ve'ahava. Ahava ve'chom. Love and warmness, tenderness, and ta-ta-ta. Okay, because children are growing like plants, they need sun, but they need water. They need water. What does it mean to cry for children? Not when they do something horrible. Not when they are 17 and you want them to vanish away and get married. Before they've done anything, you should cry. My grandmother, Zichronah Livracha, we used to go and visit her. She saw us coming, she cried. When we ate her food, she cried. How they eat my food? When we went back home, she cried. Shalom, shalom. The mother of Reb Shlomo Wolbe, Zecher Tzadik Livracha, he was always telling that when she was lighting her Shabbos candles, she used to cry, Hashem, tishmor al Shloimele sheli, please keep my Shloimele. And he used to tell her, Ima, ani beseder, why do you cry? Everything is okay. And she told him, life is not simple. I cry now, so you will have the power to cope with all the nisyonot you are going to see in your life. And he says, and he did not have a simple life, bichlal. He said, whenever I had to confront with a hard nisayon, I used to say to myself, Shlomo, Ima shelcha kvar bachta al ze. Your Ima has already cried about it. You are going to be able to overcome it. We show them we are so strong, and this generation shows us, Ima, you can do nothing but tefillot. I heard a very important Rav saying, what are all these stabs? Maze, it's something very, very strange, because once we used to say, we have the Air Force, we have the Army, we have the police, we have nothing, shum davar. You have to protect yourself. And I see my talmidot walking with such strange things in their bags. One of my talmidot took out a matzeket. Matzeket is this thing with a soup. And she says, when he comes, Ma, and they have gaz pilpel, and they have pilpel shachor, and they have paprika harifa, and they have kurkum, and they have kamun, and they have hawayesh, and they have gefilte fish. Everything they put it in here. And he said, Maze, it's a very strange thing. We never confronted such terror. Maze. Hashem says to us in education, once we had many theories, Kacha, you should be parents like this. Now, the piguim are one-to-one. It's the internet and the iPhone. You can't do a thing, Ima, shum davar, because it's him and this. Lo alenu, under the pillow, in the room, in the yeshiva, in the street, in the Ben Yehuda street, 5 shekel you pay, and they sit there every Yom Chamishi night. I have a shiur there, and I see them with huge kippot in the internet. Why did Hashem do this? To tell you, Ima, you can do nothing. You show them you are little sheep of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You are helpless. And they will have to defend themselves now, because the piguim are one-on-one. They will carry with them their own protection. My husband, we opened a yeshiva on Pesach. We called it Avnei Kodesh, from the pasuk in Eicha. Eicha tishtapechna Avnei Kodesh berosh kol chutzot. Precious stones rolling in the streets. I used to see them. I still see them, unfortunately. Sons of Roshei Yeshivot, sons of Rabbanit, thrown in the street, precious stones. Bnei Tzion hayekarim eicha, and I say, Bnei Kikar Tzion hayekarim eicha. So many of them there. So we opened a place in Moshav Aminadav called Avnei Kodesh. They have their horses, their sheep, their Torah as well, one after the other. be'emet, I can't believe it. One after the other are coming to my husband and saying, Harav, please take my iPhone. For 1 week, I want to try. For 1 month. Take it bichlal. Why do they do it? From their own initiative, because when their Ima brought them to our yeshiva, they saw her bringing them and saying, אני לא יודעת מה לעשות איתו. I really don't know what to do with him. Take him, bye, when he'll get married, call me. Bye. And he's looking after his Ima and saying, מה, גם היא? She cannot help me as well? No. I'm a weak, crying sheep. I'm davening to Hashem because I don't know how to protect you. And that's what gives them power to get up in the morning and say to themselves, if I won't do it for myself, no one is going to help me. And that's why seeing an Ima crying is so important. The fact that you are not knowing everything, that you are a little bit helpless, helps them so much to develop themselves. All those huge Talmidei Chachamim, which unfortunately we do not have in this new generation. We do not have a Rav Shach. We do not have a Rav Eliashiv. We do not, lehavdil, we do not have a Rav Kanievsky. We do not have a Rav Steinman. We don't. And why? Because mothers are so strong. The Ima of the Rav Shach used to tell him, I have no money to give you, no money to buy you shoes, no money to pay you studies. I daven for you, my son. Such inner power he had, because he knew he had to fight for himself, and still he can lean on his davening Ima. And this is so important. Show them that you are crying, stam, in order to keep them, Be'ezrat Hashem, for the coming years. And the second way that Hashem wants us to see it, when He gives us children that are not be'emet what we wanted to see, this is called chesed. Chesed, v'chesed, and chesed. And chesed with children has no limit. We saw on Shabbat that Rivka gave water to the Gemalim. Why is the expression Gemilut Chesed? What does it have to do with Gamal? Gamal drinks and drinks and drinks and drinks and drinks, and she gives the Gamal to drink more and more and more. And she doesn't say, this is my limit, V'zehu. Don't ever say, I can do this and this and this, V'dai. Because you will see that they will ask more from you. When I go out from the house, they know I'm going to a shiur, and they know I want them to eat. Nu, zeu, gamarnu. I made your chavita, shoko, lechem, lamitot. When they see me like this, always there is going to be a child that will say, אמא אפשר עוד חביתה, אמא אני רוצה עוד שוקו. The Ben Ish Chai, which was a very, very smart sage, used to say that the husband and children are like dough. If you don't give them enough, they stick to you. So give them, and give them. They need a little bit more. And then they are lehigamel. Gemilut chesed is from the word lehigamel. I don't know how to say it in English. Lehigamel is when a child nurses and then he... Weed? מה זה? W-E-A-N-D. הבנתי. So that's the way to לגמור אותם. Apropos nursing, I remember when I used to nurse and I had to run to the shiur and I wanted him to finish. Die. He used to feel I'm doing it so mahel, so he started to be romantic. You cannot live with this way. Die. Ligmor. Do you know why? Because the mother never ends. Chesed is endless when you are a mother. I visited last week the Ima of Naama Henkin. Naama Henkin was murdered on Sukkot with her husband in front of the eyes of their 4 children. And her Ima, such a precious woman, told me this week, you know, Yemima, I had children, they grew up, and their room was not anymore a children's room. I took all the games, I put them up in the cupboards, and suddenly she says to me, I see myself opening those cupboards, taking down the games again, opening this bed under the bed that was not open for so many years, and I ask myself, isn't it over? This chesed of being a mother of little children. Only in Eretz Israel we see this sad reality, lo alenu, that instead of being a mother turning into a grandmother, you are a grandmother, not you, turning to a mother again. Didn't we end with this chesed? Lo, Ima, lo. The chesed of ha'ima never ends. Lehavdil, lehavdil, lehavdil. You think your daughter got married, Baruch Hashem, and then she comes back, לא עלינו. אמא קשה לי, הפרנסה, השלום בית, החינוך, הילד, and you have to be a mother again. Take out from you again the power of chesed. How can we do it? If something started so chas v'shalom, so bad, can we still believe that it's going to turn for the good? If Esav was born so bad, can he still be good? If this Tafshin Ayin Vav started so dark, can we still see the light? And Chazal revealed to us Tefillah, a very special tefillah. I'm going to teach you this tefillah that makes miracles. And this tefillah is called Eter Ayin Taf Resh. It's a tefillah that makes miracles. Vaye'etar Yitzchak nochach Rivka ishto ki akara hi vaye'ater lo Hashem. Yitzchak is standing in front of his wife, and he is saying one tefillah that after 19 years brings her a child, and she was barren. And this tefillah that Yitzchak and Rivka wrote was Nishmat Kol Chai. And Rabbi Chaim Vital says that it's a segula to have a miracle. Something that has started bad, lo alenu, can change into good. If you say on Erev Rosh Chodesh, Yom Revi'i evening, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday evening, Nishmat Kol Chai, Vaya'amod Yitzchak, Nochach Rivka Ishto. Nochach is the Rashi Tevot Nishmat Kol Chai. Vaya'amod Yitzchak, Nochach Rivka Ishto. And this makes such miracles. What is there in this tefillah? And you should know that many words of this tefillah were added, Mimitzrayim, V'altanu, ta. But the original Nishmat Kol Chai was the first paragraph, which I'll explain soon. And you see in your Sidurim that you see the words Yitzchak, Rivka in Nishmat Kol Chai. Befi Yesharim תתרומם, ובשפתי צדיקים תתברך, ובקרב חסידים תתקדש, ובקרב קדושים תתהלל. יצחק רבקה. What does it mean? Rivka, as a Baal Tshuva, as a daughter of the bad Betuel, was sure that either your son is born to a yichus, either he is born with good characteristic, either he is lost. Esav, Asui. Either Yitzchak, Yesharim, Tzadikim, Chasidim, Kedoshim, either lost. And Hashem says, Rivka, there is a reality of Titromam. When you were very low, you can go up. Titbarach, when you were cursed from birth, you can be blessed. Of Tit Kadash, you can be holy when you were so not holy. Tit Halal, you can be praised by people. Also after having such a bad Shem such a bad reputation. Don't believe only in Yesharim, Tzadikim, Chasidim, Kedoshim. There is a reality of change, of miracle. Tit Romam, Tit Barach, Tit Kadash, Tit Halal. Going from a low place to a high place. What should we do in order to change the nature, in order to bring upon ourselves miracles? Only one thing, and you should do it on this Yom Revi'i, asking from Hashem, only once a year, says Rabbi Chaim Vital, which was a huge mekubal. Hashem, ani rotza nes. I want a miracle. You cannot ask for a miracle during all the year, because when you are getting here, Hashem takes from there. Only once a year, says Rabbi Chaim Vital, you should, as a Jewish person, ask for a miracle, ani rotza nes, and nothing from your marriage is going to be diminished, because the nature of Kislev is miracles. נתת גיבורים ביד חלשים, רבים ביד מעטים, זדים ביד עוסקי תורתך. So when you are asking for a nes on Rosh Chodesh, you are asking something that is natural. It's not a miracle. Why Rosh Chodesh? Why not all of Kislev? The nature of Kislev? Because Rosh Chodesh has a characteristic. ראשי חודשים לעמך נתת, you gave us ראש חודש, זמן כפרה לכל תולדותם. We are in Parashat Toldot, where Ima Rivka thinks that if he was born like this, nolad kacha, that's the way it's going to end. There is a time where everything is nolad again. Rosh Chodesh, זמן כפרה, a time of repentance. לכל תולדותם. Everything that was born not well, your שלום בית, חס וחלילה, your פרנסה, חס ושלום, your health, חס וחלילה. This Rosh Chodesh evening can really make you a miracle, but you must believe in miracles. I'll tell you a last Dvar Torah, beautiful, that I love, from Parashat Toldot. אלה תולדות יצחק בן אברהם, אברהם הוליד את יצחק. What a strange pasuk, it repeats itself. These are the toldot of Yitzchak, the son of Abraham. Abraham gave birth to Yitzchak. מה זה? And Chazal say in the Brit Milah, the clowns of the generation, ליצני הדור, came and said, מה פתאום, those two old people, 90 and 100, are going to have a child? הסופית הביאה מן השוק. She found a little baby, ככה in the market, and she took him with her. And Hashem does a nes. He changes the face of the little baby, and he looks just like Abraham, old with a beard. And everyone is looking at this little baby and saying, why? אלה תולדות יצחק, בן אברהם, אברהם הוליד את יצחק. Why should you waste a nes on those clowns? Who cares, the Midrash says. When Hashem creates the world, He says, Na'aseh Adam, let's create. And the angels say to him, don't write Na'aseh, let's. They will think there are two Elokim, Na'aseh Adam. And Hashem says, who cares? Let them think there are two gods. מה אכפת לי? כל הרוצה לטעות יטעה. Whoever wants to make mistakes, let him. You don't care that people will say that there are two gods, and you care that people will think that two old people cannot give birth. And Chazal say can, because when you say there are two gods, it's stupid. It's a mistake of stupid people. Who cares? Who says today there are two gods? I don't see it. Not in Tel Aviv, not abroad, not in Chiloni. No one says there are a few gods. מה פתאום? They say nonsense that God is a woman וככה. אבל השם ישמור. אבל no one says שטויות. Hashem doesn't care for stupid things that stupid people say. But to say there are no miracles, it's an intellectual mistake. It's those smart people that tell you Don't believe in Yemima's words. It's primitive to believe in miracles. Miracles do not exist, and we all have this little intellectual inside us that says, די, באמת. It's emunot from the diaspora, from Morocco. No, the real thing that is from the diaspora is this sedivon that's written on it, Nes Gadol Haya Sham. Only there Hashem had made miracles, Yam Suf. But po, Nes Gadol po, And Hashem says, you cannot call yourself Jewish if you do not believe that miracles are the nature of the world. Take out this sechel, this smart person telling you, die, he is going to be a Talmid Chacham, this child can, Ima, can. My marriage is going to be full of simcha again, can. Mashiach can come today when we go out from here from Siach Sod, can. The center one is waiting for you with his donkey. We should have this tmimut, mamash. So this Yom Revi'i evening is a special time, asking for a nes, saying Nishmat Kol Chai, and your homework is not over yet. Rabbi Chaim Vital says that it's a huge skula to make a seuda, special seuda, on Erev Rosh Chodesh Kislev, and bless each other, brachot. Why? He says that when Yitzchak wants to give a bracha to Esav and Yaakov, he says, Aseli mat'amim. When I eat good things, the bracha really takes place. Making a meal to all the family, to you and your husband, you and your daughter, you and your friend, and saying brachot, be'ezrat Hashem at kala, be'ezrat Hashem at bria, be'ezrat Hashem at smecha, be'ezrat Hashem Mashiach. And those brachot on the mat'amim, on the delicious food that you prepared for this Rosh Chodesh, will bring us all, be'ezrat Hashem, such a new mazal, such a new Leida, new birth, new power of motherhood, new אמונה. חודש טוב לכולם ותודה רבה.